Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tee, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy. Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Annabelle Schafnit. She is the new county manager for the Adams County Farm Bureau. Welcome.
Thank you.
And I guess I should say congratulations. You were just, you're basically a baby in this position, right? You just started Monday? Is that right?
Yes, last Monday, June 2nd.
Incredible. Well, congratulations. Now, this isn't your first interaction with the Farm Bureau. You were actually an intern, right?
Yes, I was there. I was the Adams County Farm Bureau intern 2 summers ago, and I graduated from Western Illinois University. And at the university, they have a collegiate Farm Bureau club. Okay. So I was actually the secretary, vice president, and then my last year of college, I was the president of that club. So okay. I do have lots of experience within the Farm Bureau.
Right. Okay. So lots of experience. Plus you have upbringing around agriculture, right?
Correct. Both sides of my family have row crop acres, and then my immediate family also has a small cow-calf operation.
Okay. So maybe relatively new to the position, but you are bringing a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of experience. And, as far as the Adams County Farm Bureau, when we're talking about what that does, because to be honest, I'm a little embarrassed, I had to kind of Google what all you do. I know you do a lot within our community, but trying to explain it to someone might be tough for me, so I'm hoping you can help. Okay, so as far as the Adams County Farm Bureau, what are some things that you do within our community?
We do a ton around our community. Like I said, I've only been here for a week, or officially a week, so I'm not 100%.
We won't hold your feet to the fire on this, yes. I promise. Yeah.
But one of the big things we do is community service. So we have this program through our foundation that local farmers around the area can donate either a beef or hog, and we will pay the processing as long as that beef or hog goes to a food pantry around Adams County.
Okay.
So I know that they've been doing that for a couple years now, and it has taken off tremendously, and it helps everyone in the community.
Yeah, that's incredible. So primarily, of course, agriculture based, whether we're talking about resources or education or awareness, which I know you're heavily involved in as well, right?
Yes.
So just bringing awareness and education to schools and people around our community, but also you do something that I wasn't really aware of, and that is you're kind of the representative for Adams County Farm Bureau when it comes to state.
On the state level.
State legislature and stuff like that?
Yes.
So are you familiar with what that looks like? I feel like that would be so intimidating.
So through Collegiate Farm Bureau, back in college, I did get a little sneak peek at what that will pertain, but no, it's still brand new to me, and I can't wait to learn more about it.
Really sink your teeth in. And you are still learning from Shawn, right?
Yes,
who was the
correct.
previous manager. And how long did he do that? A lot of years, right?
He's been in Adams County for 32 years, but a Farm Bureau manager for 35 years.
Yeah, which is awesome. That's quite a stretch. So thank you, Shawn, and good luck to everything that you're about to bring to the position. So let's talk about that for a second. Of course, you have probably new vision, new ideas to bring in, right?
Yes.
What are some key things you hope to bring to this position?
So Shawn did a fabulous job bringing in the community and community network and support that the Farm Bureau now partakes in. But my main goal as of right now, within the first 3 years of me in this position, I want to grow our young farmers group. That is the 18 to 35-year-olds. And right now we have one. The chairman is Trevor Myers.
Okay.
And he's doing a great job. But I think with me also being young, that we can really take that program up a notch.
Right. And because they are the farming of tomorrow,
Yes,
right?
it is the next generation.
Yeah, which is it's very important to bring that awareness and to make sure that you provide those resources that help kind of cultivate that. So yeah, I think that's a great vision. I think you're going to do fantastic. Anything that you are nervous about, anything, because you know when you're coming into a position like this, it's got to be very intimidating.
Yes, the biggest thing I'm most scared of, I guess, would be filling Shawn's shoes.
Yeah.
Because everyone does
Aw.
have such high expectations from him, and
Sure.
so then now I'm coming into that role. I have some pretty huge shoes to fill. That's
Well,
for sure.
I think you're going to do fantastic. So yeah, once again, thank you to Shawn for everything he's brought to the Adams County Farm Bureau over the years, and good luck to everything that you're going to bring to the Adams County Farm Bureau for the foreseeable future. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right, coming up next, Macy Ferguson-Smith and Marissa Radcliffe with the Jackson Lincoln Pool. Stay tuned.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's a fun place to eat and drink. 2902 Broadway.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
And welcome back. Joining me now, Macy Ferguson-Smith and Marissa Radcliffe with Jackson Lincoln Swimming Complex. Welcome. Of course. See, I just said that she's so soft-spoken. You're going to have to. I know you can be loud, Marissa.
Yes.
Yes. So Marissa
Okay.
and I, we graduated together, and Macy, of course, has been here a number of times. So really happy to sit down with both of you to talk about Jackson Lincoln. Of course, we were just talking. When you hear about Jackson Lincoln Swimming Complex, you think of a swimming pool, but it's so much more than that. And it's been around for a long time. Tell me a little bit about Jackson Lincoln. So before we get rolling real quick, so you're the executive director, and Macy, you're the vice president of the board. So just to throw that out there so people are like, well, what are they doing here? Yes. So you know what you're talking about when it comes to this complex, right? Give me a little information, a little background on what it is and what it brings to our community.
So Jackson Lincoln Swimming Complex is a nonprofit organization that operates a swimming pool. That is our community give back, our just how we love on the community.
Right.
Yep.
That's what you bring into the community. And this is your, what season is this? What number?
28.
28, which is pretty incredible, considering you're a nonprofit, right? So when people hear swimming pool, of course you're going to think that you're a part of the park district, but you're not a part of it. This is all private donor and grant funded, correct?
Right.
Yes. So, and when we're talking about more than a swimming pool, you offer so much to this community, more than somewhere to take your kids to swim, but as far as jobs, right? I mean, how many people do you employ there? Do you know?
Last year we did a record of 14.
14 people.
Yes.
Okay, which is incredible, right? Because kiddos need jobs, right? We all need jobs.
Absolutely.
But the location offers a unique experience for kids that may not be able to get to the other pools.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
But you also offer so much more. Like you have events. You have season passes, you have lower prices. Give me a little bit of information on what all you provide as far as like community resources, I guess would be.
I mean, I think as far as the community goes, it's really important for us to remember each individual person's experience there. So when I think about myself, I attended Jackson Lincoln as a kid, swam there, did the family night thing, and then as I grew up, went to the YMCA. So in the summertime, we would sometimes swim at Jackson Lincoln.
Right.
I ended up getting a job as a Y Camp counselor and taking kids to swim at Jackson Lincoln, and now even more homegrown, the homegrown vibe, and now vice president of the board. So it's like it's very community centered and community minded in the way that we can train up young people to then step forward and have sort of like governing body and executive director powers. Like both of us are. I'm not from Quincy, but I've lived here my entire life, so it's really important. It feels really good to be part of something that I'm so intimately familiar with.
Right. Kind of creating that vortex of the community feel, but also how you can give back.
Absolutely.
Which is what you do every day. Yes. Which is incredible. I love the tie back. So, and of course, not for profit. Nothing's free. You may be offering things to our community that at lower prices, so everybody can afford it, so they're more accessible. But nothing is free for you, including those salaries that are paying, or the money that we're paying the kiddos, the resources that you provide. And to do all of that, it costs money.
Yes.
So how do you raise money? How do you provide all these services?
So we do our annual fundraising campaign, which definitely has helped us get set to where we need to be. And then throughout the year, we just have random things that happen.
Okay.
We go to the drawing board and figure out what those things are every year. And this year, we are participating in the WCIL Gives in an effort to raise money for the pool to continue to do what we've been doing for 28 years.
Right. And WCIL Gives, of course, Tracy Family Foundation, so graciously helps with a lot of these fundraising events and making things possible. Now, there is an event coming up, Neiman's Friday, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 3 to 6, is that right?
Yes. So Pepsi, Quincy Refreshment Services, and Neiman's are teaming up, and they are going to be putting on a cookout fundraiser in partnership with Jackson Lincoln in an effort to give back to what we give back to the community.
Sure.
So that will happen Friday at 24th Street. Neiman's location from 3 to 6 p.m., which is really great. So we're asking people to come out and support those efforts, and we definitely appreciate that.
Yes, 100%. Go get yourself some dinner. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. And help out the Jackson. Yeah, right. Help out the Jackson Lincoln Complex. So, how much money is, I guess, the goal this year? How much are we trying to raise?
So our operational budget this year was $230,000.
Okay.
That money is to make sure we can pay the kiddos, get them lifeguard trained, and of course, operating a pool is not cheap.
Yes, right.
Operating a pool is not cheap, so it is covering those expenses as well. It's just this year it was a different ballpark.
Yeah, everything's more expensive.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. And then insurance and keeping everyone safe while they're there, but also making sure that you're providing a nice experience to then bring them into the community and to use the resources best they can, for sure. So 230,000, but you're already well on your way, which is incredible.
Yes.
Okay. There has also been someone is going to match dollar for dollar. Tell me a little bit about this.
So we have an anonymous community donor.
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
I'd be like this. Put my name all over that, right?
Right.
Will remain anonymous.
We love anonymous. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we want to say to that anonymous donor again, thank you so much for that contribution. But they are making this match. It is a donation, but it is a match. So it was a challenge to Jackson Lincoln to reinvigorate some of our old donors and to show our new donors, hey, there's someone that's willing to invest in Jackson Lincoln.
Sure.
How about you join in? So for every dollar that someone donates, they're going to donate $1. So it's doubling your money in an effort to help the community. I'm ecstatic.
That's incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, very cool. So, showing all the donors, potential donors, that there's a reason to have your skin in the game, right? I mean, this is important to our community. It's important to Quincy. It's important to the members of our community, and that's that goes for everyone. Of course, we want to cultivate these great experiences.
Absolutely, and I would go even further to say that we are open to the entire community, not just the northwest portion or that quadrant of where we are located. We want to invite the entire community from all corners of Quincy and the cornfields back to Jackson Lincoln for a good swim time.
And you do, you mentioned the school visits. So it isn't just in that neighborhood, in that area. I mean, you have school visits from everywhere coming to enjoy your facility.
Jackson Lincoln has always been this place where daycares and the YMCA and other organizations have came to bring kids to swim.
Yes.
So this isn't anything new. We've been here 28 years
Yeah.
providing this service to the community, to the city of Quincy.
Yes.
I am a big fan of always saying #1Quincy, and that goes for Jackson Lincoln too.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely. And the pools in this community, I mean, we don't have enough as it is. So we can't let one more go. Right?
Right.
Just
Agreed.
simply stated, we cannot let another pool go. So here's my plea, here's our plea to everyone. Get involved, learn more, and we'll talk about where they can learn more. If you don't have a lot of money, understood, go grab some dinner at Neiman's this Friday from 3 to 6. If you want to learn more about how you can put your dollars to good use for Jackson Lincoln Swimming Complex, where would they go?
So Jackson Lincoln has a website.
Okay.
It is www.jacksonlincolnpoolqcy.org, where you can learn about Jackson Lincoln if you're unfamiliar, where you can keep up to date with the things that are happening, and also where you can donate to the cause.
Okay.
So all of the things are right there for you.
Yep. Easy.
Easy.
Easy peasy. Yeah.
Yep.
So go to the website. Of course, visit. You open the 14th, right?
Saturday.
Yes. So
Yes.
opening day is coming up soon. Make sure that you go check it out. It's a great facility. And then, while you're there, maybe shell out a couple extra bucks to help keep it open.
Just a few.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It doesn't take a lot from every person, but if we all show up, which I know Quincy does quite well, we can keep this complex sustainable for many, many years. And, even if it's just the rest of this year to start. And
Yes.
tackle it again next year and the next year after that. But
Absolutely.
I have no doubt that it's here to stay, and I wish you both nothing but the best of luck. And come back and talk about this anytime. Love to be a part of it, and look forward to visiting this summer.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having
Appreciate
us.
it. Of course. All right. I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Coffee Talk.